is the mantra, and off we go. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And this being the wild card round, he is the true wild card in this game because a rookie quarterback getting the start in the NFL postseason, that's not normal. That's a little bit on the unusual side. And there's plenty of guys who have gone into the playoffs after a very good regular season and have struggled. But there have been
any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Young. Going for the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Here's Moore on the return. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Off play action. Here's Corral. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore going up the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Corral. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Pass to 20 for a short gain, 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Young. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Young on 3rd down. Pass caught. It's Ben Skoranek. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So great throw right there, and what a regular season this rookie had, piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title, and they get the home date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, You're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in him as you've professed. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
Flushed out right. And Young will slide to the ground safely as he picks up the first down as well. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. They run the draw play with Mack. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Young off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Corral. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And some nip. 1st and 10 at the 47. Allen's got it complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Panther football to start quarter number 2. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Thomas brings it in. And they'll get this down to the 10. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want it to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. A carry here for Hunt. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Throwing here, Corral. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Panthers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Rams nothing. Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Here is Young. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Kent, and he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. To throw on 2nd and 6. Corral. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Meanwhile, Corral's throw complete there to Moore. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
53 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. They'll run again with Hunt. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. For 14-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. First down, Young. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. And Young's throw there incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll throw again. Young. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Akins. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing, Young. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now left side on the swing pass. Throwing again on 2nd down. Young. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now here's Young. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw on 2nd and 10. Corral. For Marshall, that's complete. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
A first down throw here for Corral. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Corral to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Corral with it on first down. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Tommy Tremble, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
The kick is good.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Rams nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On second and very short, Young.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Now Young.
That will complete to Skoranek.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. To the air once more, Young.
Open man is Skoranek. He's got it.
So
a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter.
And, you know, both of us gave these guys a real shot coming in here, but I don't think anyone saw this on the road with this lead in the playoffs. They've looked good a lot of times this year. This is probably as good as they've looked.
Well, it's been a textbook game for them because what you talk about as a visiting team is putting the pressure on the home team. And what puts more pressure on a home team than to be behind the entire game? Because the home crowd's there really for a coronation. They expect to win. And when you're behind, it takes the crowd out of the game, and then the crowd gets a little bit uncomfortable, maybe a little bit frustrated with the home team, and that gives you an extra advantage. So they've done it perfectly. Big lead, put everything back on the home team, and they're capitalizing on it.
And right now, that crowd, silent.
On second down, right back to Hunt.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
95 yards on the ground now for Hunt. It'll be a first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Corral looking to throw.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Bobby Brown
With a big-time sack on third down, it's a loss of 7. Here's Johnny Hekker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. That's pulled in at the 32. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw, Young. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Another try after the first down sack. Young. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Young. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Kent. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Young. Touchdown! From 13 yards out. And the Rams get a bit closer. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. Lost to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Corral's throw pulled in by Marshall. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. They run again with Hunt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Meanwhile, Corral's throw here into the hands of Moore. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. They'll run with Hunt. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here.
109 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. From the 35 on second down, Corral, he gets it to Thomas.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
There's Tremble, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal.
This to make it a 3-score game late. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Bryson Hopkins, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Young will set to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Yetur Gross-Matos.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
He was covered by C.J.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. This is Hunt. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They'll run it here to punt. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Here's 2nd and 9. Switching it up. Corral going to throw here.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Tommy Tremble, the intended target.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
They run with Hunt. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Gonzalez's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those.
Them off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
A give right side now to Hunt.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will extend their lead even further. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan.
That throw by Young incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 2nd and 10, Young
dancing to his left. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Young on third down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Holding.
Let's check in with our referee. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And he comes back with one complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Young looks to throw on first down. He dumps this off to Mack. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Looking to throw again on second down. Young. And that will be incomplete. As time